We're talking to Sam Shank of Hotel Tonight. Just saw your presentation. It was really good, really fun to watch. One of the questions that we're interested in is you've had some experience now from moving as a startup across the world into Europe and to other parts of the world. What would your advice be the other way around for European startups that want to move to America?
Yeah, we decided to go to London much earlier than we probably should have, because we knew that we wanted to be this global company. Travel is this thing that you don't do just in your hometown or even in your country. And we also knew that our product had universal appeal. Like, everybody's got to spend the night somewhere, and sometimes you don't plan ahead. We're the app that can help you in 3 taps and a swipe to book a room. And then for hotels, they also have this unmet need of empty rooms that they need to fill. So we felt that we had universal needs, so we needed to get there quickly. Now, I don't think that every business is like that. I think that you have to look at your business, then decide the timing about when it's right to come over. Sometimes you need to come over quickly. Sometimes you need to wait until you've got a profitable and much more evolved and developed business in Europe in this case before you look for international expansion.
Okay. And how did you expand into Europe? Did you actually move your team to London, or did you hire a new partner in London? How did that work?
Yeah, for us, we moved a couple of our top people to London, and we set up an office there, then hired a general manager from the travel business, and then they've hired a bunch within London from that point on. We centralize as much as we can within our headquarters in San Francisco, so a lot of the operations of London, marketing and technology, are still headquartered in San Francisco, but we couldn't do everything, so we put just the pieces that made sense to be there, which is sales and account management and PR. We put that in the London office and made sure that the culture that was over there was consistent with the culture at Hotel Tonight, the headquarters. And then I make a commitment. The other important thing is to make a commitment from the leadership team to go over at least once a quarter, if not more frequently than that.
Okay. Do you expect much business growth in Asia in the next coming years for your business model?
Well, yeah, if you look out long enough, it's we're going to be everywhere. So it's just a question of when and not if.
Okay, cool. So, what are do you expect in the next years that your product will have some major pivots? Because you've been learning a lot of build, measure, learn cycles past years, but now the product is maybe more or less mature, or not? Do you expect major pivots in the next years?
Well, I mean, the pivot word in particular sort of implies that something's not going well, and everything's going really well for us. If you look at the product now and what was in the presentation that you just saw, it's very similar to that original vision, and we want to keep it that way because that's sort of that's what's worked. That's what people know us for. Now, that said, we can do a lot more. We can make it easier to book. We can make it more immersive as an experience. We can improve the merchandising. We can improve the geographic coverage, and we can improve the contextual relevancy of the hotels you see. I think you probably like sort of luxe and hip hotels, and I might like basic hotels, so you should see different hotels than me.
Okay, cool. So, and as it was a very inspirational day today with a lot of good speakers, who inspired you most? What will you remember from other speakers of today?
I think that so much of what Eric talks about, and it's just such a great reminder that even as you get larger, to think as a lean startup, think about how do you become more efficient, how do you become more metrics oriented. I think that for me it was him, and just getting reinforced and reinforcing the early thoughts that we had intuitively on Hotel Tonight. That's now in a book. And so I've read it just recently again, and I think that I'm going to keep reading it a couple times a year to be reminded of all the great lessons there.
Great. Thanks, man. Have a great conference.